Nnamdi Tuzemi, Nigeria and the world at large, that they wait over the search for a new pope since the death and the burial of Pope Francis when he died, when they buried last week here. You get the point now. Meanwhile, the torchlight they reach Africa, say the next pope will come out from Africa, based on if you reach the hierarchy of ordained cardinals. Now the question be say, will Africa emerge as the next pope to take over from Pope Francis? That is the question. Because they say centuries ago, black man don't be pope before, but now will history repeat itself again? Are we going to experience or have a black pope to take over from Pope Francis? Now the search will continue. Meanwhile, next month, May 7th, now they go choose who go take over from the late Pope Francis. Now, Africa, the hope, the world, the hope who they go choose. Watch and see the highlight of people when qualified to be the next pope. And as an African resident or as an African person, do you think that eventually they will choose Africa black man to be the next pope to take over?
It's possible that the next pope could be from Africa. One candidate, Robert Sarab. He's a hardliner from Guinea who observers say has tried to establish himself as a parallel to Francis. Then there's Peter Turkson. He's from Ghana. He has spoken out about social issues, including climate change, and he also went against a group of Roman Catholic bishops when he said that homosexuality shouldn't be a crime. If one of these men is elected, he will be the first black pope in centuries. Luis Tagle. He's the former Archbishop of Manila from a region with the fastest growing Catholic population. He has liberal views, and if he's elected Pope, he will be the first Asian one. Then there's Peter Erdo. He's a cardinal from Hungary, and he's kind of seen as a compromise candidate because he hasn't clashed with Francis too publicly, except in 2015 when he went out against the church's call to take in more refugees because he thought it amounted to human trafficking. There's also speculation that the next Pope could be Italian. Pietro Parolin is seen as a moderate. He's the Vatican Secretary of State, and some observers believe that he has kind of the steady hand to help navigate some of the church's more divisive issues. Then there's Pier Battista Pizzabella. Now, he's only been cardinal since 2023, but he's the Vatican's top official for the Middle East, and he visited Gaza last May. There is an outside chance that a Canadian could become Pope. There is the Quebec Archbishop Gerard Lacroix. He was closely aligned with Pope Francis. There's also Michael Czerny. Now, he's the head of the Vatican's Office for Migration and Social Justice. Czerny is a Jesuit like Pope Francis, but some observers believe that may be a knock against him because they think the cardinals won't want to elect another person from the same religious order. But the thing about the conclave is it's secretive, it's unpredictable, and back in 2013, Francis wasn't seen as a front runner at all before he was elected.